Hello. Really, yep. That's what I need to do is replace this. Open folder. Create a new project. Really, advanced properties. That's what I need to do is replace this. Open. Oh, okay, from YouTube chat. Let's see. What's from here? Just have this open for testing purposes. Actually, I'll delete this. Create one extra projects. Save all. Bottom one npx. Next. It says parcel. What was the command for it? Installation. npx app latest. Make latest. I portfolio. I wanted to use TypeScript. Did I? Nope, I did not get the file yet. Portfolio. Name, project name, yes, no. Product, yes. Developer, yes. Portal, yes, no. What did I say? Portfolio examples. Site examples. So something, but inspiring portfolio sites example updates. Let's see. For product designers and developers, writers, and other creative professionals, portfolio reveals both professional achievements as well as speaking to your personal brand. Today I have like dark mode in this. This is so fucking bright for my eyes. Solutions, community, resources. Oh. Intuitive design, clear description, compelling contact. So yeah, I don't care. Make matters. Let's see, make matters. Oh, let's open that folder here. Was it? Not channels. Actual projects. Portfolio. Oh, okay. Is this design portfolio? I think it's design. There is nothing more than that. Like no content, release free, or anything. I don't see anything. Spencer Gabas. Let's see. Oh yeah, I see. They are giving like designing portfolios. I need actual portfolios. Bit for web designing inspiration. Hmm. Let's see about what's this about. We are double A agency. Agency based in Reunion Island. Choose a agency. See the highlights of this website. So it was built in. And am I missing something? There's not a lot in them. Okay, maybe. Oh, okay. I had to click on it to actually see the website. Holy shit. That was in Thoracic, the entrance. Scroll down. We are the company of the future that covers. I don't know how they did this drag thing. This could they had to track the mouse points and create. But how do they hide the mouse? Do they hide the cursor? We don't build but also manage market. Scroll down. Still says scroll down. Each one there. Scroll down. We have more than one company. Zip Island. Okay. Holy. This is insane. I think this is enough. We'll get what do you call it exactly? Inspiration later. Let's start this first. NPM and oh yeah, I need to change things before that. Where the fuck is page? Yeah, here. NPM render turbo pack. The 3500. Three phases, start 3 phases. Okay. Render. Let's open this and remove this fabric one first. We don't need that. Then there probably be a set of images here too. Let's remove that too. Deploy page.tsx. Okay. Now what we have to there's nothing left. We just have to remove this whole thing. Issue. Okay, we got it. So in global CC it says background, foreground. Feel like I don't need dark mode or light mode in this. I'll just choose dark right away. Ouch. I'll have the phones. I'll just make this. Don't use empty rules. It's I will come. What color do I need? I need background color. Let's just say this, then a text color, a secondary background, secondary color. I'll just say background, I don't need color. Secondary background, text primary, then text secondary, and finally text, what do you call it, extra, text, not so important. I'll just name it that. Do you have any other than that? Let's just say a single primary color. Primary on contrast. Nope. Only that is enough. Now what we have to do is figure out how the fuck we are going, what color are we going to use. And I need to start this first. I'll just say background color, secondary background. Now my eyes can rest. Yep. Color wheel, the palette generator. Complementary. I feel like these two would be good colors, but I would like it if it was a little darker. What is going? Okay. I think I fucked up. I'll just go to what did I use before this? This is the one I used. Monochromatic. Complementary. No, it's not ready now. What exactly would be good? I'll just pick it from here. Shades of black. I'm checking my comments as if someone is commenting. There's no one. Okay, let's start with the background one. We need minute. What do we need? Which color? I think the ink black would be good. 212122. Okay. Hashtag 212122. Okay, then secondary background. We need more contrast. We need contrast one. CD 020403. 020403. CDN. Yep. CDN black. Next would be primary. We need text to be white, and we need black. No, we are not going to use white background, right? No, I think we do need a single white base letter wheel text. Contrasting one primary white. Okay, this one is white. Just copy this and it's it here. Maybe you know what, I can try this, like somewhere on this color for text. It'll be a good, where does the E come from? I feel like this would be a good color match for the black. This black, yep. This black and this yellow might go well with one another. Then secondary text. Should I just use white? I'll just use pure white. Text not so important. I need a little like a grayish thing that stands out in black by a bit. Yep, this is enough. Primary contrast. This is the matter. What color am I going to use here? Let's see. You will try using this color with the color wheel picker. See if that works. Here's the color wheel picker. Color wheel. Why are these websites so damn wide? Can they use like black background? God damn sake. Okay, yeah. My eyes. Says this color is complementary, but I don't know by how much though. Can I use this with this? No, I can change it later if I wanted to. I'll just leave it at that. Now, as usual, the basic things, we remove this and we remove these fonts to get honest. Poppins poppins is equal to poppins. Speed. It's not that. Then weights of this. 400 is light. 400 is medium. 500 is this. I need light one too. 200. 200. 200. Not 300. 400. Let's have 500, 600, 700. I won't probably use these two. I'll just remove them. Then I will have this here. Then go to global.css. Font size. What the fuck is font size? Okay, fine. Font. What the fuck for this font size? Wait. UPPINS. Did I mess that up? Let's see. Layout. Opens out last time. Yeah. Oh, I did not create a variable font opens. Where font opens, I will just add this as an extra here. Where font opens, let me remove this thing. Also remove this one. Now we have this secondary background color. Layout, children. I'll change this to what do I want? I'll just say description is like look at my portfolio and love all you want. I think the basic things are done now. I got the color, I got the font. I need to check if I am using that font. Go to page, like something. I guess home, I guess. The fuck is it? I don't see it. Oh, okay. I need like basic things, so it will just go to black. Font. Is it font color or text color? Text color. Mary. Color. Okay, I can see the font now. Let's take its text primary class name. What do I want it? Font bold. But the problem is I need to figure out if it is coming from pop-in fonts or some other font. Okay. What font is this? Font bold, let's see, body color, font family, Poppins. Poppins fallback. Okay, so it was Poppins. Yeah. I think it is Poppins. How do we even check if it's Poppins or not? Nothing can do. I think you need to root size 16 pixel. I remember changing like the root rem by doing something. Let's see here. How can you change rem next for tailwind CSS? For people who didn't know, this is like an EA that comes with the IDE, and this is what is going to help me create this whole portfolio. Not only this portfolio, my own career, if I had to say. Open your global CSS file, which you have already opened. Add modified root selector. Okay, font size. Oh, okay. I shouldn't do it like that. I just have to directly. Okay. Let me check this. Does that change anything? So 16. Let's make 28. 28. That does work. 16. That was it. Then what we have to do is font size is 16. Let's make 20. No, it doesn't work. Oh, okay. I added that's available. Okay. Let's make 24. Okay. 24. What we will do is add a media query that determines media preference for media. Screen and 1D. What was it? Max width or some shit. I cannot remember these max width. Yep. This. I think this is the one. Say this one. So, root font size 16. What does it say? It's wrong. I expected this. Yeah. Let's see if this actually works. F12. Okay, that actually changes. Yep. 16 pixel. Okay, another media before this at media. Yep, 20 pixel. Exactly. It knows exactly what I want. It's big here, then becomes a bit small, then completely becomes small. Then I will add transition all. Then most of the things that happens in the screen comes with the transition. Yep. I don't have to explicitly say that I need transition for this or but I can override it later if I need something that is specific for the element. So 1024. This would be right. Yeah, for tab devices and then complete mobiles. I did brush my teeth. Why do I feel like I didn't? Oh, I'm so sleepy. Just started minutes ago. Still sleepy. No. Let's start from the top. What do I need? An navbar. An navbar saying what are the things I need in an navbar? I need home. Let's make like a what do you call it? And dot tsx. Oh, not tsx, my bad. Rename txt. I think text is a text, right? Text. Yeah. Things I need. Wife. Second. Wait, what does it come in here? What the hell? Okay. Not children. uh, okay, I guess I'll add children. Money. Food. Number. I don't need help. Number. Hero. 6. Yeah, each. And then footer, I guess. But do I have to mention? Yeah, I do have to mention skills. And for projects, I can make the project page later. Let's start with navbar. What do I need? I don't have a logo. I don't plan on using it. Should I? Well, let's try using a logo. Then navlinks, logo. There is no need for buttons here. Maybe I can lead them to this channel. Buttons, socials, social links. Then what do I need it? Home link. Look at this one. Home link. I'm not going to go about skills. I don't have that many to mention it in a little different page. Project link. Then I will probably say about my current status there. Okay, I'll just say current status. Current STATUS link. I guess I will say contact link. Where they can contact me, whether they can actually like mail me directly or something. It's a bot message. Is there any way to like stop these bot messages? I think I can. I'll do it later. I'm sure Botrix has something to do with them. Hero, image, title, description button. I'll just work with navbar first. I'll later go to different. Let's start a folder components. Just say home. Just go. I'll say components. Component ts. Then within it, I'll create a folder name. Home components. I'll just remove the content. Custom check. How the fuck do I remove chat, bro? How the fuck do I remove chat? Dude, I'm the owner of these fucking channel. I can't do a chat. Where moderator? Uh, what the fuck? Oh well, I guess no removing the chat. I guess. What the fuck do I remove chat? Chat settings, mod view. Okay, okay. There's something. Okay, what am I doing? I'll just go back around. Oh wait, I think that was different. Let's see if it actually. Holy! Oh my god! And I still can't remove chat. I don't know. ah. Ah. Clear chat. No, not clear chat. No clear chats. Oh, okay. That's mod actions. Stream session. Where is streaming for? Oh, so moderator has this too. They can clear chats too. How the fuck? I'll do it later. It's funny how I don't have say permissions to delete the chat. Okay, let's start with this now. Bar dot ES6 now page now bar. Yeah, I think I need to have a counter on how long I stream. I don't want to stream for so long. I probably stop streaming when one of my favorite streamers right now currently starts streaming. Oh, okay. This is Instagram started recommending my staff members to me. Okay. Nothing much. So I have something like this. Who is this guy saying? Okay. What we need is class name. Let's start with flex. Flex justify between item center. No, I need the icon to come to the left and then everything to the right. How should I do this? Need two things. Navbar for mobile and navbar for PC. I can just use that to see if burger menu exists or not. Yeah, I forgot. I need to first create system. That's an important part. Flex, I'll just have it like that. Just don't. Come here, you little. Import just stand. I will stop this and paste. Yes. Install just stand. It's happened. I'll just create. So I'll create a global storage. Global. No, wait. I'll create it within the app. Then like the just like the components, I'll create global storage global stat. I'll just state. Within this, I create a file. Navbar hyphen store dot ts. Let's start with import, create a stand, use navbar store create set, I need an interface first. Interface, navbar store. Let me just say export here. So export, we might need it. Export. Let's say is menu open. Toggle menu. Right. Is menu open. Set state. Navbar store. Okay. Set state. Non is menu open dot state. Okay. We fetch the state from the current state. Set state. Okay, current state, and we say like the current state dot is menu open is going to be the opposite of okay. Boolean set to false. Navbar. Let's see. We have the store navbar. Then now what we need is two things: navbar for desktop and navbar for mobile. Mobile we will probably use like hamburger menu and whatnot. Disk. I'll just say disk. I'll just ask this thing. Would it be better to create a mobile desktop navbar together in a single component a way that anything okay, I don't know what I'm fucking typing. In a way that anything that doesn't come into its respective device will be hidden using CSS, or is it better to just build them as and on ENTS? Both have their merits, but I recommend combining them into a single component with responsive classes together. For these reasons, maintainability keeps it equal. You are actually wrong. Maintaining like a single thing is more harder. Consistency ensures both versions stay in sync. Performance avoids loading separate components conditionally. But this is one thing though. Since I'm using like the, I'll probably use like for navbar I will use client. So it's here like client. Since I will be using client, that can actually make it worse. Here's how you can structure it. Yeah, I know how to structure it, man. How do I do this? I want entry animations. Right? I'll create an animation. Oh. I'll create a CSS variable called delay. What I will do is that I will have the delay at 0 initially, and for each element I will give like a different delay. That means like 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second. You'll test that later. So let's start. Let's start with this. I'll just start creating, then we can think about it. How do I want the elements? I'm going to create. I'll create a common component. Common, just say general components, and within it I will add link with animation. I will say use client director, use client, import link from next link. Export DFA unit default function. You do need a href link with animation. What I will do is this stuff, create this, say return what am I doing wrong? Okay, I think that's it. Okay, so there are any three things. href, I will add the link props to it. Link props. Replace props. Import. Okay, let's say let's say href. Should I say children? Okay. Oh, children is like I cannot use capital letters, so I'll use class underscore name extra. Right? href class name extra and children. Oh, we got this. The thing is, now I have to rewrite this function. Const on click e dot prevent default else get okay. Now what this does is prints it for prints the link change for 1 sec. Let's see. We'll just create a link with animation. href, say maybe like 1 probably throw an error. That's exactly what children. Actually, for children, I think I can use this. Link with animation, href bunny. Class name extra was optional. Yep. Okay, let's go here. Oh, okay, I did not use my button. Instead of home, I'll just say about desktop. Wait, why is it client again? What is client? What is pages client? Oh, I turn this off. Close 3001. Excuse me, I said 3005 here. No, let's save this. All right. So this start again. Let's see. Yeah, it's in 3005. I will close this down. But I have it. I click on it, nothing happens. As you can see, because I removed the actual functionality of that component. If I remove this, then it will work like a actual link. Yep, we are being thrown to another page. What I want is to create two elements in the layout. We want this element to be absolute and above the page or the side of the page. What side would be good? Left, right, or up or down? Let's see. I'll just create it above. Do class name. Class name is equal to what I will say, height, which is equal to screen, and width is equal to screen. Then pg is equal to a secondary background, and I will give this thing an id. Id is equal to transition box 1. I'll just say transition box 1. Then I will create a secondary thing. Then I will give this the primary contrast transition box 2. I'll also do that this becomes z 50, let's just say 99, z, let's just say 98. Let's see this. Okay, this is creating a scroll. I don't want that, especially right hand one, the left hand one too. Why is it creating a right hand scroll? Overflow x hidden. Yep. Now it only has right and up and down scrolls. In the first place, maybe I shouldn't use screen. For which I will, instead of screen, I will use 100%. I think that should fix it. 100%. Let's see. Yeah, that fixed it. I should just use 100% instead of like scroll thing. Even so, I will just okay. Let's see. We still have this. Now what we need is absolute. I will just say absolute. Now both of them overwrite each other. For the sake of this, I will just say 90%. Sake of understanding, I will just say 90%. Okay, I need to change the upper one. Okay. 90%. I can see that it is. What I want to do is move this above the visible screen, and it should always be above the visible screen. Top. If I said 0, it will just this. And should I just say minus 100%? Moves it above the screen. For this, I will just say 90. I don't even see it. Hello, where is it? Maybe 50%. Yeah, I can see it. 80. Okay, okay, I am 90, so I just, if I use 90 it will go. If I use 80 to come to the screen. So let's just say the screen thingy. CRE screen. Then if I use 100%, it goes above the screen. Let's just say 105% because I can see the black in the corners. Then, yeah, no comments yet. Now the screen is visible, everything is good and perfect. And what I want to do here is e.when default. Okay, I clicked on it. Let's say click. Now store. What do we exactly want with this? Import promise. Import promise. I don't think I actually need. I don't need to do import promise. What I need to do is element. What do you use it? Window dot. What are you using? Fucking burden. How to select element is using ID. Starting to get a little hungry. Document document dot get element by ID transition box. Okay, I can have this a class list. Instead of class list, can I just directly add style? STYLE style top is equal 0%. Well, top is equal to 0%. What does it say? Say something sure. Left hand side of the earth. I need delay, right? So I probably have to make this transition. I'll just create a class dot transition if an element transition box 1. I'll just say box 1 fading box 1 fade hyphen animation box fading. Get a keyframes here. Frames box fading from not opacity, but opacity be like that. Translate y, translate x, translate y. A box faded. Instead of from, I'll just say then we start from not transform top minus 105% to top 0% box fade in. Then I will also add a keyframe for box fade in 2. What I will do is we shorten property exactly shorthand property for animation and probably for all individual animations. Linear. Okay, name. Delay. Okay. I say it in the last. Duration. Okay, first number is duration, then the second number is delay. Delay will have like 0.3 seconds, so they can see the color. What I will do is dot box one and fade out. So of this, I will just say this whole thing. What I will do is just reverse it. Reverse. Yep. Reverse. Does the alternate? What does alternate mean? Knew what alternate meant. Play state value fill mode. Okay. I guess I will look at it later. Box fade into this class list dot add. What I will first do is see if document dot element by id remove box fade in. Okay. Wait. No. Wait. No. I have to add. I have to remove these things here. Control C, Control V, in out. Yep. I have to remove the fade outs, then add the fade in. Then instead of timeout, I will just say const promise nsd promise is equal to new promise result set timeout. It's all true. Wait, promise. AC. Yep, that's exactly what I want. Then I will use router. Port use router. I will create a router object here. Router is going to use router. Router push href. Then I will say document get element id remove box fade in, box fade out. Then this. Yeah, I also have to remember to do like the forwards. Okay, reverse. Does the game come in the same thing? Lane, rain, duration, nitrate count, name, play state. And what does reverse mean? Play state running. First. Okay. Await promise. Wait a minute. Create a new promise, resolve, okay. What is it? Set timeout and resolve. I don't think we need even this much. And that you just say resolve. I think I can directly do this set resolve, then it would be like set timeout. I don't need that whole thing. Set timeout. It's all the same thing either way. Getting lambda function or just doing directly. What I was thinking was like instead of this whole find that I'll have that find. Instead of this whole, I'll just say I'll just return resolve. Yep. Return resolve in 500 seconds, milliseconds. Then I can remove this. Let's see. I think this won't work. Yep, that kind of fucked up. They're kind of fucked up. What exactly happened? The animation took place instantly. Did not go in one by one. What I do is remove that animation first, then I add this animation, promise resolve, okay. Router.push href, document.get element by id, transition. Then I add this. Maybe I should write this with the resolve. Maybe in that way it doesn't overlap. Right? That means I just left it like this. Yeah. What I could do is like write this like this, and then I will use a href to push it from within the function. Let's see now. What is going on? For some reason, this animation takes place first. Why is it that? Maybe because I made it asynchronous, I will just ask this. Whenever I don't know something, you're going to help me. How the is it this? Then I how to why does this not work as intended? The I see is that when the user clicks the session boxes to drop and fill the screen, then I want it to be removed the page actually pushes what HAPP happens right now is that it completely skips the entry animation and only plays the exit one. Yeah, I think I need to change the global sizes file to some degree. So file, let's say 8. The issue is you're removing the animation classes and adding the exit animation immediately after robot output, which doesn't wait for the animation to complete. Here's how to fix it. Okay. Box. Get element by ID. Okay. We're getting the element by ID. Box under class set remove. The exit animation will be handled by the page trans. What? Is this guy asking me to use make my layout client box on class list dot remove fade out? Okay, I'm doing the same thing. New promise set timeout resolve. Okay, this seconds router dot push href navigate to the new page. Then the exit animation will be handled by the page transition in your layout. Then in your layout or page component, you will want to handle the exit animation when the page mounts. Okay. I can see where he is getting from. But wait. Is actually not wrong, but that means that I have to use my page as client, but I don't want to do that though. Is there any other way to do it? I don't want to use my page as client. That's why. I still don't know how to delete that comment. Okay, what is he cleaning up? I understand you want the comment as where possible. Here's a cleaning approach using client side for the link animation. Use effect. Set is navigation false. I could use effect. Yep. I think that's a thing too. And resolve, I can set the client to like whatever the fuck it is, but since I'm going to use this navbar inlet, I think it works fine, but mm, it might not work as intended. Is it the animation when the path changes? Path name. Oh, you use the path name. Maybe that's not bad. I can try that. Const. Let's say it's navigating. Set is navigating. Const. Transitioning. Set is transitioning. Set false. Okay. Okay. Const path name. Const path name is equal to use path name. Use path name. Use path name. Okay. What we see is in here I will say set is transitioning to false, not false. What? On click. Set transitioning to true. The user clicks on it. The first thing I need is to set the transitioning to true. Okay, I set it first. Then what I do is when it resolves, I change it to false. I will start this as not true or false. In that way, I don't think the type of argument is not. I'll say with a boolean or not. And I will say if and only if, and I will use a new state here. Oh yeah, I think I don't actually have to use, and I can use path name to check changes, right? I'll just say false. I will have set transitioning. So this actually, yeah, I'm not going to set this transitioning here. I will set it here. After set transitioning, I will use a use effect here, which uses a path name. Use effect. When the path name changes, we say path name changes, we say set transition to false, and we do all of these things. Okay, the first animation takes place, then we wait for this many seconds, 0.5 seconds, then we use the push, then we reset the animation. Let's see if this works. Okay, it started working at the start. I don't fucking know why. Let's see this. Nope, it just goes straight to. I don't even see the animation. Path name changes. Path name did change. Then why does? Okay, maybe I will try adding like another page. Send bunny or something. Go to app. I will create like a folder. BUNNY bunny. Add page dot tsx. Create an okay. Rename page bunny page. I'll just say bunny page. Now if I click this, I will actually get a link, right? Yep. But now the animation is completely being skipped. What should I even fucking do? Why is the animation is being skipped? The path name did change, and this did get clicked. When clicked, Let's say this though. It does wait 500 seconds. I can see that. It waits for 500 seconds. What we need is that why is the animation not playing? But when actually the page loads, the animation is being played. Using the element in layout, it's not actually a good idea. We need to use it here, like how it is. It's like a span here. What it is, this is transform transition. Easy now. It's now we didn't translate by full. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I'll try doing that. I'll remove this from the layout. These two. Control X. Can distribute then. I'll go to the animation component. Paste these things to here. Now we have this. Now what instead of this, I will just say okay, navigation is true. All these things. Let's say it's false. And I will change it here. If is navigation. We'll use these type of values. This transition. This transition top 0. Let's see. Yep. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I think I will use the height 90%. 90% to see what exactly is going on. There's no transition in this. Let's say and session all duration is enough. It's enough. I don't see any animations at all. Oh, okay. I'm using percentage value and this value. I'll just say 0%. 0%. I think this should work now. Nope, still doesn't. Why is it doing that? Maybe instead of this, I'll try the animation classes. Box. Fade in. Box, fade out. See the link. Maybe for now I will just have this in a different color to see exactly what's going on. Just say maybe white. This and say white. Okay, it's staying here now. There's forwards, I think. I think the exact word is forwards. Forwards. Okay. Brother, what? that works well, but why the hell does the incoming one doesn't work? See if I go back, that works well. If I go back or like go front, nah, going front doesn't work. But going back does. Going back. Wait, do I have it only on? Maybe it's because I'm using navbar in a page component. Instead of page component, maybe I should try using in a layout component. Maybe that might work. Let's check. I'll go to layout. Create like a this. Let's see. What is the issue? Okay. Yep. This ain't working. You know what? I'll use this browser. This is the browser, right? Open browser. Yep. Open the Chromium browser for that. Okay. I'll copy this whole link and put it here. Select element. Screenshot capture. Fix this element. And it works. Some not in others. I think I saw a video similar to what I'm actually doing right now, but should I watch that video right now on live? I don't know. Automatic test software. Send logs. What exactly is going on here? Moving that animation element back to the layout. Seriously, man? What is this guy doing? One start transition, use transition store. Okay. Okay. Create a transition store.ts. This transition products a transition to I see. Okay. I see what I see trying to do. Is going to create a global file for transition and I think he did it very simply. He didn't actually go this much about it. Don't exactly remember. He did the right way. Exactly, not exactly as I say, but it's something similar to mine. Maybe I'll then it TypeScript will throw an error that I'm creating something like this. Maybe instead of async, if I just say okay, I'm going to use it like this and not async but synchronous, then I'll say is transitioning and I'll do all this. Maybe I will revert it back to this stage. Where was it? This is the one, right? Yep. Why is this not reverting? Excuse me, it's not reverting, madam. Excuse me. Yeah, maybe I should revert it myself. I'll remove this set transition. Absolute top this, okay. I'll have that. What I will do is So sitting transition like this. Okay, I guess I can. But I can. What I will do is document dot get element by id box fade out, then add fade, fade. Then after the push, I will say remove fade in and say add fade. Let's see now. Yep, that doesn't work. It should. This works. Wait, this actually. Oh, my bad. This actually works. If I say bunny, is it creating twice? If I click this, Okay. I created a delay in this. Maybe instead of the delay, I think I can just increase this. Okay, instead of this delay, I'll just say 1.2 seconds. 1.2 seconds. Then it should be fine. Probably. Let's say bunny. Yep, that. So I think I don't know. But the thing is, there is no entry animation. The box doesn't come in. Just skips right to the next animation. We Oh, maybe I can try that. Maybe I can try this. Let's see. Yep, I think this kind of fucks up. I don't know what exactly is going wrong. I'm removing it. Let's see. This is too hard for this. Yay, then let's just ask our favorite one. Copy this whole thing. I'll just copy the whole damn file. Yeah, I can have this whole file. I am trying. I will copy the message from here. Just let it think. Chill for some time. I just got my food. Let's see what he has to say then. The issues your component is entry animation for the transition boxes being skipped in only exit and this way. You can't implement it as a part of the link component. The transition box and elements are entering the link animation component, which is tied to the current page. When you call router.pushhref on click handler, Next.js initiates the navigation to the link page. As part of this process, the current page, including the link animation component and transition boxes, some model. This is why I was having it in layout, and this freaking guy just let me see. I'll see this. I'll remove these two. Control X. I'll go to where is it layout. I'll paste it there once again. And back again. Okay. Oh, let's see. That's one fix. Okay. Timing of the animation navigation. The on click function. You add box and fade on in class. Start the entry animation. You create new promise and wait for, but you don't await or handle its resolution. So the code conveys immediately. Then you call dot push right after adding fade in, followed by removing those classes. Okay. Because dot push triggers the page transition without delay, the promise isn't awaited. The component unmounts before 500 ms entry pay animation. As usual, transition boxes are removed from the DOM mid animation. Okay. The animation. The entry effect is never fully visible. The exit animation might appear to play, but it's unlikely. It's a likely an artifact of a class is being swapped so quickly or rendering to all due to unmount. Okay. Component lifecycle. In Next.js, especially with app router, navigating the new page replaces the current page component tree. Since the transition boxes are children of the link component on the current page, they disappear and when the page unmounts, interrupting the animation. The desired behavior, entry behavior. When the user clicks a link, the transition should okay. And desired behavior. Once the animation box is interfaces across page. Okay, to achieve this, move the transition box to the root layout. Okay, I did that. That is exact. Wait. Is he asking me to use client? The root layout in the next is to be props all the pages and remains unmounted during navigation. By placing the transition boxes here, they won't be unmounted when the page enters. That's reading a lot. Export default function root layout children. Use effect. Const handle change start. Root change start entry animation. Document.get element by the transition box one class list.add. He's asking me to completely move this whole thing to the layout. But I don't want that though. I don't want my layout to be client. But I think in framer motion too, it said that I need to use template instead of layouts, right? What it makes is that completely switches from the layout, which is server side, to a client side. Should I do that? I'm probably going to use entry animations are now for every Is there any way to achieve that while keeping the layout and page components in the app power util router as server that is not a client component? I don't understand why is it happening. Like, even if I did say wait, let's say okay, I will say like give it a promise, const transition promise. Then I will just go okay. Now a transition promise. No, assuming that you are actually waiting for this to complete, it means that the fading should come back. But it rather just skips right to this. Let's see. Use current component wrapper for animations. You keep the layout and page component as server. You can wrap the page component in a lightweight client component. This approach ensures that the server side engine benefits the server. Okay, animation wrapper. Oh, wait, I did not think about that. I could just wrap the whole freaking thing in a state-based animation, right? Then within that, I can handle all of this. When path name changes, I need to. Hmm. 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 Mhm. Touch event listeners. All of this is completely handled within. Okay, I think I can do that. Yes, I think we can. Okay, let's try it. I will completely remove this on path name. Yep, everything can go. I will remove this too. What I need is hmm, just say transition wrapper.tsx. I'll use client and I will need a use state for use path name. Should I use path name? No, no. I'll just use router, ROUTR router. Next navigation, import use effect from React. I'll create a router object first. Okay, I will not need the path name. Router dot events dot events. Hmm. So what do you say that? What the hell? Who is this? What events does not exist on type router instance? What is this guy saying? Okay, let's see events dot on. Can I miss something? Use router. Yep, exactly. Right, maybe like router dot This literally says events does not exist on. What is this guy saying then? Navigation robot next navigation. Yeah. I have done exactly that. Does it exist? What am I supposed to do? Maybe I should spot name. No. So let me check. ROUTR dot events. Okay. Router dot events is for sale. What the fuck? Hell nah. What is this? Huh? Router dot events. No, not this. Function. All available functions for router. For ROUTR router. How long am I streaming? Where can I see how long I stream? Let's see. I guess I can go a little more. Stream session 1 hour 40 minutes. Not bad for my first stream to be. All available functions. Oh my god, bruh. Router, use router hook. React route. Function use router. Hello there. Use router forward router or forward. There is no events for router. What is this guy even saying about? There is no router events function. Hello dude. யாரை பார்த்தா தமிழ் தான் ஆமா ப்ரொஃபைல் பிக்சர் பார்த்தா தெரியுது தமிழ் தான் ஏன் ஆளுங்களா இருப்பானுங்களோ இப்போ பார்க்கலாம் இல்லை இவங்க 3 பேர் இவர் இருக்காரா அப்போ நம்ம ஆளுக்கு தான் நினைக்கிறேன் வாய்ஸ் இஸ் ஸ்லோ ஹலோ கேக்குதா இப்போ கேக்குதா ஹலோ கேன் யூ ஹியர் மீ ஹலோ ஹலோ இங்கே போனேன் தேங்க்யூ ஃபார் ஃபாலோயிங் ஜிட்ஸு 17 மாட்டினேன் இங்கே இருக்க இந்த ஆள் தான் அந்த மனுஷன் what was I searching again? Use router. I need to tell this guy. There is no events. I'll just copy this whole thing. Events does not exist on. Events does not exist on app ROUTR instance. This is the error I get. As I thought, he's trying to tell me to use path name. If path name changes, but then it will be too late for this to happen. Seems like you're encountering an error message that says event does not exist. No? Dude, this guy, man. We search for him, path name. If you want to manage loading states during navigation, similar to you can use transition hook along with use router from the next. Use transition and then click. This doesn't fix anything though. How to use link components with this custom component where you need to show loading states. What it does. Sprinting through 10 components use partner such only. No, like I will just look at that video. Let me give me a second. Switch account. Oh, there's like coding and AI. I think it will be in here. I think playlist. Wait, type CSS, not CSS. I'll see you with the list later. Hello, stop. Common mistakes, next advanced router. Parallel routes of the build starting next page. Patient with fast start despite users know not this is use templates. Where did I see accessing local storage next? Nope. How to react beautifully DND. Oh yeah, I think this is the one. Thomas Riddle.
Page transition is pretty tricky with a lot of animation framework props, which is just
I hope you don't mind looking. Don't mind me looking this in stream, man.
Right, actually import React Node here for my children as well, and then we can just type our props like so. Now what we should be able to do is just take our link component here and replace whichever of these and now these 4 links, so the actual React Node here for my children as well.
Okay, he does that. Okay, he does that.
Bottom, that this is just a normal link that's going to take us directly to another page. But event.prevent default like this, it's going to, as I mentioned a second ago, prevent the default behavior of this element from actually occurring. So now if I come over to my navigation and I try to start clicking on links, nothing is actually going to happen. That said, we do still have a normal link here, right? So I can right click and go open link in new tab, stuff like that. And now if I kind of scroll between my tabs, we will see that we still have that. That's still a normal link. But what we're going to have to do is actually manually move someone to the next page. Now I assume you may have already kind of put 2 and 2 together here, but we have access to our href right here, so it's pretty easy to just push the user to whatever the given path is. The way that I'm going to do this is using the use router hook from Next.js. So I
exactly what I'm doing.
Use router from next navigation, and then right here at the top of my component, just
I'll delete this function.
Router, and then for the time being, after our event.prevent default, we can just say router.push, and we want to push directly to the given href. Now, if I come back over to my example, I should be back to actually being able to switch between each of these pages. To give myself a little bit more space here, I'm actually going to extract all of this out into its own function. We'll call that something like handle transition. And this is actually going to be an async. I can add those in like this.
Okay, asynchronous.
And make sure that I'm passing my function back to my onClick, and this should continue to work just the same. To quickly mock out essentially what we want to do here, I'm just going to give myself a little bit of space, and I'm going to add a couple of little to-do notes to hopefully start nailing this in a little bit better, helping it make a little bit more sense. So first, some kind of enter animation to actually add the next page back in. Now you could use some kind of animation library here if you wanted to, but for this example, I'm just going to use some basic CSS transitions. Now what I mean by that is I'm just going to directly grab a reference to our body element, and I'm going to toggle on and off a class name, and I'm going to make sure that my body element has transitions set for whatever those classes are, and that's what's going to give me my animation effect. So back over here in my globals.css file, I'm going to add a new class, which I'm going to call page transition. So that will be something like this, and we can animate really whatever we want here. So maybe we want to lower our opacity to 0%. Maybe we want to change the background color to black. Maybe we want to transform the page down on the y-axis a little bit, or maybe we even want to add a little bit of filter blur or something to make it look like it's, moving fast. That's kind of a cool effect. Now, as I've mentioned, we're going to be applying this class to the body element, so we need to make sure that we actually define our transitions on our body element. So I'll just go ahead and open up my body tag. We're going to need to define our transition properties, and we have all 4 of these different properties that we want to transition. So transition property, opacity, background, transform, filter. We can also add our transition timing function. I'll just use ease in out for now. And finally, we just need some kind of animation. I'm going to go with
directly
milliseconds, but of course adjust for however your animation looks. And really now it's as simple as just toggling on this class name. So I'm going to come back over to my code here, and just to kind of get these to-dos out of the way, we can start by just grabbing a reference to our body element. I'm just going to use document.query selector, body element. And on our element here, we're going to have something called class list, on top of which we're going to have an add function, which will just take whatever class we want to add, in this case our page transition. And after our router pushes to the new href, we'll just want to remove that same class. Now obviously this is all going to happen really quickly, right? So if I start flipping between pages like this, that's not going to work just yet. Even though we're adding and removing our class, it's happening in a couple of milliseconds max, so we don't actually wait enough time to see our animation. And my going to be the number of milliseconds we want to sleep for. That's going to be a number. This is going to return a promise, which doesn't actually return anything, thus return new promise. Promise gives us a callback function with a resolve function in this case. So we can just set timeout and then make sure that we're waiting the given number of milliseconds, after which we'll actually resolve our promise. And now we can take our little function right here and say come right after my classless add here. And now we can essentially just tell our program here to sleep. So maybe we want to wait 500 milliseconds after the page transition begins. And then maybe we want to wait a little bit longer after the router push as well, just to make sure that everything on that page has loaded before we show everything. Now, if I go ahead and save that and go and start moving between all of my pages, we're going to see now that we get this really nice, clean page animation for all of our routes except the home route again. So if I click home, I just go directly to home. And that is because if we come back over to...
Okay, I think I'm getting it. What I was trying to do is trying to add animations, and for some reason that didn't work. So let me just try dot box 1 fade in. What I need to do is change the top of this to 0%. 0%. Yes, fade over this. Same with box 2 too. Then I will add a transition. All is in instead of this, I will just say 1.2 seconds. I think 1.2 seconds is a little too long. Let me first try it. Let's go here again. Where is it? Here. We need to use route. I don't know path name. Now do I need use effect? State to remove this quickly. Once router use router. Not on effect. I don't want to use that. Now what I need is const on click a function. Const, let me just say handle transition or something. Handle transition. Let's add that function there. I will say e. This is going to be an asynchronous function. Async is to react, not mouse event. React whatever. Either on default. What I will do is first I need to document dot get element by id add bar fade out new promise href dot push. $1,200. Okay, whatever the fuck that is. We say okay, I can just remove it, right? I don't need fade out. Fade out. I can just say fade in and remove fade in because I already have the default values for that class. Okay, I'll go here, look at animations. I need to turn this to fade in, fade in, fade in. Yep. Let's hope it works. Okay. It just goes literally instantly. Not here. Probably here. Transition all ease in out duration not 100 800 in 120 seconds. Let's see now. Okay, where's the first? Okay, when it actually goes in, I need this to be slower. Okay, then this needs to be the slower one, then this needs to be the faster one. 0.8. Let's see now. Yep, that works perfectly. Now let's go here, page layout. I'll this to 100%. Let's see now. Okay, why is the 100% not working? Hello, excuse me. It's working. What exactly did I do wrong? I was trying to add animations to it. That was the problem. So that I just had to use the normal elements to create a transition. Okay, I'll remember that. With that, now wait a minute. Maybe I will do as he does too. I'll get a const. I'll create an external function. Export sleep on sleep ms is equal to promise. Okay. Sleep 1200 and now age sleep 1200. Let's see how that works. That's a long ass damn time. I need to remove this like maybe 200. Okay. This needs to be longer than the animation. This I don't understand what is going on here. I can even make it a bit better by using path name and changing it, but let's see now. Let's see this. Let's set 200 seconds for this. After that, wait for 200 seconds. Then Okay, for the entry animation to I need to have at least the same as the longest animation that exists. For example, this one. Then I can use the lower one. Let's see here. Yay, it works. Let's go to layout and change this white to VG, where background. Now let's see. Wait a minute. Isn't this supposed to be the background? BG. Here background. This is secondary background. Secondary background. Did it compile? Okay. That's one down. Now I have to build my whole navigation thing. I also need to check. E dot. Stop propagation now. Event dot and face now. Let me check how to get the target link from an event handler in JS link ANCHO anchor. Let's see href event.target.href. Okay. If href is equal to event dot e dot target dot href. href doesn't exist on event target. React. Am I sure that this is anchor ANC? I thought this would be okay. Prevent default doesn't exist on. Okay. Say this or that, huh? Current target.href still does not exist. Let's see here. Add your listening click function. Okay. Ping no referral origin cross origin relation target blank I'll just say I'll remove this whole thing, then add this whole thing. How to get the target link in from this event. Chili. Get attribute href. Okay, return. So Now we are in this page. Okay, this works for sure. I'll just once path name this. What? Oh man, the chili is burning my tongue. Okay, I get it. But when it's the same link, that's not come. Baby there. Kitty there. Bye. Swatch. No. What I need to do is get a taskbar. I want to use black color, but black background. I just say navbar bg hyphen. Why does this not work? Maybe it's something like here. We need to give it here. Body. I had. Oh yeah, it's here. Secondary background. My bad. Huh? Okay. Huh? What? Okay, I got it. Do is I'll just say secondary background here. Secondary background here. Text. I'm not going to justify it. Let's say with 100% yes. Take up the whole width. Hey, there is only one of them. Am I seeing two? Okay, I did not save this. What? Why are there two now? Desktop mouse. Hello? Okay, let's go. First thing that I need is, let me finish this real quick. Okay. Watch me and come. I'll be back. I'm back. Oh. How long was I? I forgot. You cannot see it there. Here, session 2 hours. That is J streaming. Nah, not yet. Let she know what was I doing. Checking here. I got. What are the? Where was the plan? Text clip. I need a home link, then project link, current status, contact. I will create that now. I will delete this bunny, whatever. Like components, but like apps. I will create. Home is what I'm with now. I'll create first projects. Create projects one, then within that. I will then I will create current STATU status. Then finally, no, I will have the page. I'll just write it on that. Okay. Oh, I will create a page for each one. For projects, I'll create page.tsx page projects. Let's say projects. Then for current status page.tsx. Now page. Yes. For contact, then create a page.tsx. Now page. Okay, everything here is done. Now what I'll do is now bar. Let me just say home. The first one is going to be home projects current status contacts. Okay, this is going to be flex gap is equal to be is 2. Let me just say 4. Animation link. I need to change this. Okay, text way hyphen text primary. Okay, over text contrast. Is this good? I don't know. I'll say text SM. Text SM. Okay, now but I need to. I'll have like parent in between. Class name. Fix a top 0, left 0, right 0, C10, okay. C100. Then what I need is, I think instead of fix here, this is sticky. It's sticky. That's better. Oh, it won't come with them. Then padding 2. Oh, P2, my bad. P2. I need to get the background. I'll remove the background from here. This is second. That's good. Then flex justify center. That didn't do anything. Why? Width. 100% maybe. That will fix it. This T5 center, 10 center. Hello. What is this? Not work? Okay, this 100%. I don't want this to be 100%. Maybe then. Why does this not work? Let's see now. F12. Look at this. Flex gap. This takes up the whole space. Instead of that, I will just width hyphen max. What does this do with max? Max content. Let's see. It is in center now, but why does this not justify it? Because I don't have flex here. No, brain. That's centered it. Now I need to see this font on medium. Okay. I'll raise the gap to 8 in 8, 9 in LG devices. MD it's going to be F4. Also this is going to be hidden MD flex. I need to remove this hidden. This is hidden first, then in MD it becomes flex. Let's see now. That's fine. No, is the hardest part. How about that stuff? What is menu open? Toggle menu is open. Okay. This create a complete hamburger. Little dude. Hi. Last name. What is it going to be? Wait, I will just complete the desktop one first, then I will go to mobile one. Okay, I have this for mobile. It's 4, then it's completely small. Okay, I'll need an image, right? This is in full screen. Yep. Where would I have it? Business channel, something, table model, okay, logo, spot away logo, final. Oh, I have a routed one. That's good. Loading it. Then 46. Download keeping not bad. I'll load it. I copied it. Copied it. Control C. It's public. Control V. Logo, rounder, square, PNG, yes, that is the one, that is the one. Yeah, but I'll just say justify it. Or should I say around. Okay. I'll create an image. Logo PG all 50-50. So what is coming? I need to. I'll just say logo PNG. Yep. Let's see now. Where do you go? Hello? Yeah, yeah, yep. Just wait around this band. Let's just say between. Justify between. Yep. Instead of 50, I would say maybe 40 to 40. Then I will have a class name saying whatever height I want. Class name saying what is the size of this font medium. Text is something here. 14 pixel. So somewhere around 14. With maybe I will just say 2 10 10 5 5 5 is too small. Yes, 8 8 8 is too big. Yes, 8 is fine. 8 is fine. Yep. 8 is fine. Then I will have tab 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 tab. Dude. Okay, I'll just say you go right. No React icons. What the hell? Wait, site not found? Hello? React icons. Here. What is it? YouTube. Good. Should I should I have YouTube kids? Yeah, sure. Oh, I haven't installed yet the console. Boom. Getting started. I think it would be something like that. Install it from here. And then install yesh. Stop this, paste this, install. Start developing again. Okay, I have that icon for YouTube. Let's have a link. Open from link. What is this channel name again? Second size. Channel. This aesthetic. Okay. Class flex call flex hyphen all gap 2 spreadsheet oh, okay. That then I'll have a text in to just say my channel name. What is my channel name? I don't even remember my channel name. That's the one. This one. What the fuck is it? That's too big. Class name. Text. Some. I need to class name here. Let's cap 2. Okay. I think it's still too big. Maybe I'll just say 10 pixel or something. 10, 15 pixel. I will say this for this time. Says 20 or 15. Okay, I'm in 20. That is fine. Then I can't reach. What do I think about why am I adding my Twitch and YouTube to my portfolio? Yeah, what? Why am I adding this again? Oh, okay. Let me do this. Maybe you can instead of channel, you can say directly YouTube and then have a button that leads to it. Maybe I can do that. Yeah, I'll try doing that. So doing this, we'll just say YouTube or YouTube. Then instead of texting all of this stuff, I'll remove this. Just have this. Then BG. What? Okay. P2, not P2. P1. I think P1 is big. PX1. This look like okay, I guess that's fine. I'll change the text color to X2 background, secondary background. I'll just say background. Okay. Instead of primary contrast, I will just say text primary. Text hyphen primary. Keep them at the top. I'll remove this whole thing, copy this whole thing, paste it again. I need to change this though. Over, I want the background to become primary contrast. Natural duration is okay. YouTube contact consider as projects. I think the color scheme is so fucking ass. I need to change it. I'll just change this. Maybe I should just change it to this color. YouTube and color. Then probably here cardboards. I'll just change it to this. Where is it? 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 First one. Set improves the aspect. What? What is this issue? No. Where? Whatever this thing is. Global, to go to global CSS. I'll take the red from here. Paste it here. Then take secondary. Let that be white. Yes, whatever, I guess. What I can do is, wait a minute, I can do this, right? I'll say overflow hidden for both of this. Okay, primary context. I'll change this to Twitch icon. Where was it? Right icon. That icons. I'll fetch dish. I'll put this here. I'll remove this. Which then I need to change the link to. How do I get the link for this moderator now? I will fetch this whole link. There's a whole link here. Copy. Paste. Yes. Let us see. Okay. What I will do is, for this, maybe using secondary background would be good for text. For the color, it seems secondary. Okay, that's good. Instead of being like column, let's just say it can exist like this. Then we can say width is equal to maybe like 20% or something. Overflow hidden on both. What I would say is width is to 20. And to set the origin to the left. Origin bottom left. Origin left. Okay. Origin left. If I go with maybe like 1. Okay, not 1, maybe 16. 20. Maybe 14 more. The icon. See. We'll just make origin to right or AJC right. I think that doesn't fix anything. I want to see hover actually. When I hover it, I want the full YouTube to be shown. If not, I just want the icon to be displayed. How can I do that? Let me make group. How do you use group in Tailwind for Tailwind CSS group? Over focus on other board states. Input groups, yep. It's the one. Button groups. Basic preview. Group. Say group. First, last, odd, even, first target, open, okay. Group hover isn't it? Yep, this is what I want. So what it says is like this group, then if group hover, I say this group, this is group, then if I say group is to hover, here will be group hyphen hover, then group hyphen hover, then width is equal to 100%, else width is equal to be 0%, width is equal to be 0%. Let's see now. I don't know if it works though. No, it doesn't. Wait, okay. Just that. It is doing something, but what the fuck is it doing? What is going on? Group. Okay. Why does the icon go small? What? Is it 100%? Is it equal to max should not be a percentage, so we can get there. It's a hidden, but then let's see. Hidden, hidden group over block. But the transition is not so. If I actually need, then instead of this like stuff, instead of grouping this, I need to group like this one. I'll just group this to group. What I will do is get a div here, wrap it, and say okay, with this will transition on dimensions. Oh, why the fuck? What is going on? What is not chip it off? Overflow hidden. It's a with this 100%, 0%, right? This is equal to be 0%. Okay. Overflow hidden. Yep, that letter is coming indeed. So 100%, maybe I'll just say max, I guess. Max. Okay, now the percent. Maybe I'll just use flex instead. Flex 0 group over flex 1. Take the empty space. Yep, it takes empty space, but why the fuck does it not? Okay, I need to maybe change this. Width is equal to be maybe 20. It's 20 right now. 10. 5. 5 is too small. 9. Probably 7. 7 small. 8. Okay, the problem is that I need to maybe set the class name to be fetch, right? Class name to be fetch, right? Okay, I think that's a little too big. Maybe 3. 4. Yes. Okay. 6, 7, 8. Okay. Also have to make it that it is hidden and only group over goes to block. Block. This way we can now the flex doesn't work. Oh no, no, wait, wait. It doesn't. Over still with maybe 20. 20 is a little too small, maybe 22. 22 should be fine. 21. I'll just say this min width and height. Min width. Height. Same here. Maybe I need to just like 100 seconds. I guess this is fine, right? Oh, I think this is fine. And now I want to do this. I think this block and hidden is what I should making the animation go away. If I don't do that, this guy exists. But I can look at it later. Same stuff here. With 8, this, then this, this. Yup. Say that which. For this one, I think I can 18 chipset off by 19. 19 should be good. 18.5 if it is possible. I guess that's fine. This fine. Last name extra also. Last name extra over text decoration underline. There. I'll just directly make this underline. There. What about underline with thickness? Thickness instead of 20, like. Okay, no, no, that doesn't work. We need thickness. I don't think. Right, we have which you do contact current status project from this image. I will have an image on click to click. Maybe I'll just have this element link to this link with animation. This way, if I be like go here, says contact, wait, and status projects. Only switches after 6. I guess that is good. I'm not going for the SEO factor here. I'm in contact. See, it's okay. Works fine. Now bar for desktop is over. Now I'm integrated for mobile. Yeah, sure. In this stream today, I'm so fucking tired. I'll just create the mobile app, but then I'll go. What I need to do is that, see this, I'll just say, how does it look in? Okay, in tab devices fine. In mobile devices, I will, in tab devices it looks good. Yep, it's okay. Then I'll just say in the flicks then okay, they are hidden. In the same way I will just create another element. I will call it hamburger. MD hidden. Normally it's block. Okay, 8 icons, hamburger, waffle, hamburger, menu, I'll just say menu, this one looks fine. Import domain, yes, it's not suspicious, do not worry. Okay, let's see. Oh, what is the size of it? I think I can go for 5 and 5. Did it change? Oh, sound. I don't think it changed at all. Ah, yep, it changed now. 6 to 6 maybe. Okay. Now what we need is when someone clicks this, I want to do it. Does this have like conflict function built in? On click navbar.set state is equal. It's navbar. I think instead of this, I will just this menu open navbar. Come on, toggle menu. Okay. This is toggle menu. Just say call the toggle menu. For now, I'll console the toggle menu. What does this for? What is this error now? Cannot find model just and what are you typing? Because I'm 100% sure that's going to be wrong. Sustain this statement. Sustain this install F. It's not mine. Not listed. Zustan. Yo, where the fuck is Zustan? Install Zustan, didn't I? Where? Did I not install it? Okay. Install Zustan. Okay then. But then I install type store export default this navbar store property is menu is unknown. Why is that? Toggle menu. I said right. Toggle menu navbar store. Wait, let me check this. One of my other projects. What is it for Sustain? It's a link this down. Where did I have it? I think in app storage. Anyway, it's fine. I just directly said stay. Why is this guy doing an error? Why is this guy doing an error? Honest. Is menu open and toggle? What are these guys been talking about me? Type of the value is probably not it. I did though. Wait a minute. Where is it? Navbar store.ts. False. Boolean. I did have a value. We are just defining with a toggle menu function in your navbar component. You are not importing. We are using this to. It says it's an attempt to use the toggle menu on like what doesn't know about it. What is this kind of thing? Yeah, I imported it. On toggle menu, use navbar store. Const at this line to get toggle menu function from this tab. What do you think I did, bro? I did exactly that. Look at this toggle menu. Okay, I say this. What is even this case? How did I use it in my project? Back. I think the settings one, right? Settings options. Notification. Const as on begin. Okay. Yeah, I did from there. I did exactly. Global state. Backpack global state. Toggle menu does not exist on type 1. This and maybe because I toggle it. State false means false or true. No, actually this doesn't. This doesn't fix it. If I said any here, it fix it, right? Huh? Maybe I need to use like the I'm a fucking moron. Okay, I'll have to is open and toggle. One is menu open. Come on, toggle menu. Okay, I just say toggle menu. For now, I'll console it. Come on. console log. What is going on? Okay, but I want to console to suppose the log state is menu. Let's see now, it's supposed to be false, right? Probably it will say false, then it will say true, false, true, false. Let's go to console. Yep, oh shit happens. They say this. Be in that, yeah. Let's say down menu. Or maybe I will do this, then I have it different. I'll use a news effect console. News effect console log is menu open. Okay. Let's see now. There's even the click in this folder. Let's see. Const click handler. Click. Should I say click handler? Toggle menu open. Console.log is menu open. Oh, what the hell? I'm missing. Okay, dude. I was not running a development server. Okay, start with this. Okay, false true, false true, false true, false true. I'll do this then. I will close this. I will say toggle menu here. Bracket, see. False true, false true, false true, false. False true, false true, false true. Okay. This works. And what I have to do is create another function. I'll just say export now bar mobile export function, right? Export function bar mobile. Okay, return do simply want two things: class name is equal to fixed top left tray. No, I want to fixed. So left 0, I will just say I would say 200 z. Right instead of 0, I would say right. Maybe for now I will say 0, then I said right 0. I will say 120 or something. P2 background. Okay, there are two. I want one thing. Flex flex call. Okay, justify between no items. Okay. What? Oh, what? Okay. Say this is fixed and MD hidden. Not MD. Yes, MD hidden. Wait a minute. Let's say AB absolute. I'm not using it yet. Hello, what is that? Hello. Product store. Okay. Let's say open or not open. You know what? I can fetch it from here. Fetch it from here too, and if it is open, then write 0. $sign is when you open write 0 or write minus right fill. But the problem is what the fuck's going on there. So second of all, maybe I will just say maybe for now wait to see the difference. White. Okay, this is it. I have given flex. Okay, I have not given flex call. Flex hyphen call. Okay. Full length h is equal to VH. Yeah. It is going to be 200 pixel. So they don't care. Width is going to be 300 pixel. 200 pixel. We'll make it 300 pixel. 300 pixel. I'll have a close icon. And after completing this, I'll probably end the stream. Tired. Where is it? Where is it? Get icons, X mark, close caption text, close caption, X here, mark, your close. I'm going to use effect. Stop this, IO close, okay. Double here. Shift. What is this? Div. No. What is that icon again? IO close. Within this, if I said IO close, size 20, this. How will make it this? Let's see what it looks like. Comes to the left. But I want it to be in the right. ML auto. AUTO auto. Okay. Comes to the right. Do you want the fonts to be in the right too? Then being perfect. class name extra not with full text empty. Text empty. No, font medium actually. What is this? Or maybe FG. Font bold, font medium. Let's say Excel. I think Excel is a bit too big. Oh, it's fine. Okay. So cap 4, let's just say 7. Cap 7. Then with this let this have like last name P R 2 maybe. Padding from the 2, let's make it 8 and 8. Okay, makes it easy to close toggle menu. Okay, what I need to do is just add transition 1, section, all duration 300, goes out, let's come back, comes back. Duration, let's say 800. Okay. That is done. Home projects. I need to MT2 MB MT maybe like 5. Let's have 5. MB also 5. Do I have? Let me just check. Maybe it's another Twitter or some shit. Twitter. Yeah, that's what's happening. Yeah, sure. Need ask me. Freaking login, man. All my Twitter accounts are hacked. Let's see now. I'll just use this F12. Okay, I get this. If I open the hamburger menu, comes to it. But the problem is that I'm. How do you actually close it again? Just click log. Okay. I need to add that to a background thing. Do just do that cover C code. See it. Do class name Z 119. Let's take 110 for example. Backdrop blur LG with this 100, with this 100%, height is 100%. Let's see how does that come. I don't know if it blurs. Yeah, let's like go to the projects tab, then see. Okay, this projects. What the it plus this I'll have this in here and this only comes around when okay, now that one's gone. What should I? Okay, instead of this, let me just do this. this is flex column, right? Flex column, I have these click toggle and all stuff. Let's drop this in another bar. So if maybe the X icon, I will use collapse icon. Collapse. What the fuck? Everything's bad. I'll use this. I'll use this. This looks good. Instead of IO plus, I'll use this, and instead of that. Let's see now. Reload. That's fine, I guess. If that is how it is, then I don't have to like use ML auto. And just do it on the left side. Open, left, open, left, open, left, open, left. Boom. Current status. Okay. The problem is there's no more issue here. This is freaking asynchronous, this pushes. Most of the time, I'm assuming that I have some sort of like loading status. I think that is fine, but yeah, that will be fine. And if I click one of those, and I need to change that to a bar. Optional. I need to add an optional thing. Optional. What the fuck is it? On. Let's go click. I'll just say this. Okay. Let's go click. Optional. Why don't click? No. Handle transition. If on click, if on click, okay. If on click. So what is if on click? Simple. If we go to navbar, I can just say on click is. If I go to navbar, on click is toggle menu. Toggle menu. Now if I were to click something like this, it should have been gone. I don't know why it didn't. Hello. Maybe I didn't save there. See how that is. Contact. Okay, home. Fine, I guess. Now finally the Twitch thing again. Where is it? Now, bar. Sure. These two. What the hell? Hello, where is it? Hello. Okay, it is an empty flex and stuff. Flex. MD hidden. Okay, now it should have spawned. Why didn't it? Flex. MD hidden. Yes, I am exactly right. Why isn't it coming? Let's remove it from it. See. I'll just create it from scratch. Do Mate. The class name flex cap 2, class name flex, I'll just say flex assumption cap 2. Link class name is equal to flex, no group association. I'll create the href first. Href is equal to YouTube. Am I missing something? Why is this not coming? I don't understand. Hello? Oh, target blank. I need to add that here too. Target blank. Target blank. Target blank. Huh? Is this not coming up? Flex. Column gap. Okay. The whole parent is hidden, so there's no need for me to hide it again. Oh. Am I missing something? Say here maybe last name flex cap 2. Okay. Where the fuck did I even create this? Flex cap 2. Text is going to be where primary contrast. Where the fuck is it? Where's the fuck is it? I'm missing something. It is being compiled, right? Let's see. Yep, it is being compiled. Where is the freaking update button? Where did it go? Toggle menu navbar, yes. Is it here? No. What the? Just go to inspector, maybe I'll find it. Okay, I think I can figure out why. Okay, that was it. That was it all along. I will remove the height from this and give the height to this. No, what I'll do is instead of justify between, I'll just say justify. I don't know, let's say justify. Let's let it go. Okay. Now and to give them a gap, right? Let's call gap 5. There's gap 5. Now let's go here. Gap 5. Okay. mx auto. Okay. Then each link I will just copy whatever I had here. BG. I think I can copy from here. Takes to text secondary. Yeah, stuff. Here to remove this and paste this. Maybe I'll change the text to white here. Text to white. White. Text to 2, 4. Okay. Then this will have empty view. Name be like 10. This way can be seen. I can be seen. I'll just say flex 1, flex 1. Width is 100%. 100% of parent. Yes. Of parent, then flex 1, just flex 2. Justify center. Center. MB10 is equal to -25. Okay, what we need is a parent div that completely this div. I'll copy this div, paste it here. I'll have another div here. MD hidden. Let's say block. Let's say there's a flex. MD hidden and absolute MD hidden. I think I will take this MD hidden and put it there. MD hidden. This whole thing will be hidden. So it is this block. So what exactly will this? Maybe for the sake of it, I'll have it to hidden block. Say block z is 119. Just I will say this is absolute. Yes, absolute. Which is under yes and width is equal to 100%. Which is under which and width is equal to 100%. There is no need for background. So let's say backdrop filter blur to Excel. Then finally I will say on click. Okay, that fucked up. That fucked up. That fucked up real bad. Say it only comes open again. Okay. That fucked up real bad. Change this. Yeah, I do have close button there. I'll just leave it at that. See now, it works fine. Yes, works fine. Close button is here. Here this I need to create an absolute below this. How toggle function? I guess it's fine. It's fine, I guess. You see how it would actually look in a mobile. So, how do we see? Ah, yeah, yeah. This is a mobile one. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll just say 300 pixel, but max width should be not 90%, but 100%. 100%. Should not be bigger than the mobile screen right now. If I were to smaller this again, yep, no, I need to reload this after. Yeah, like that. Okay, what is going on? What the fuck is going on? Instead of minus right full, I would say IGC right iPhone minus 1.5%. Okay, huh? That's okay, that is cloud. I'll just stick with this, I guess. What is going on with this? Because there's no mobile smaller than that, but Mozilla no device maybe like a regular 2G. Okay, that is thoughtfully. What the fuck is this? Okay. They flip the phone. TR4, TPR, okay, UA. Yes, that's fine. I don't think something so small like this. Wait. What? Is it because let me see. There is a scroll. But there was no scroll here though. Let me see. Okay. F12. There is no scroll here though. I'll see in Chrome. Page could not be found after then. Back out. F12. There is no scroll. There is no scroll. Let's see. Why is it that whenever I come in mobile I get scroll? What the hell? What is this issue? Layout. So for again, but I did not mention it. Maybe I will just say that person. What the hell is that? I would say max with 0%. Above if I will it's what do you call it? Scroll in. Then you fix how to fix it. How to fix it. Scrolling issue. What is this guy saying? Well, last name fixed. Okay, maybe I'll try that. Where is it? Set to fixed. Okay, now it doesn't. I don't know, things like this existed, man. But this is how it fixed in my application too. Okay, now there is no scroll up or down. Okay. I think this is fine for today. The nav bar, the animation. Tomorrow, probably tomorrow. Let me just completed. Say hero section not completed yet. 1, 2, 3. Okay, man. Okay, yes. Completed the nav bar. Then hero about skills, projects, and whatnot. I'll work on other things later. I think there's more than enough for today. How long did I stream today? 3 hours, 30 minutes. Fine, I guess. Okay, now how do I end the stream though? Should I just stop streaming here? Or should I go and stop the stream? Bitrate. Your bitrate setting is out of recommended for which YouTube. Please say the bitrate value less than 6. Okay. What bitrate did I keep in the first place? Let's check. Video audio output 8,000. I'll change it later. Okay, I'll close this. I'll go here, put this again. Bye bye, see you later.